the story of Move PH. From the sidewalks of Cebu to the streets of Jakarta, Move PH has nurtured and engaged communities, empowering them to tell their stories and make ripples of change. In 2015, Move PH conducted more than 15 citizen journalism workshops across the Philippines to teach students, youth leaders, citizen journalists, and local activists how to utilize social media to push for their advocacies. In Tawi-Tawi, more than 1,500 youth started a movement to find solutions to their common problems. This movement has become a model which will be replicated across the Philippines. Move PH's flagship project, Project Agos, harnesses technology and social media to ensure critical information flows to those who need it before, during, and after disasters. The Project Agos program also helps local government officials and disaster responders use social media to improve disaster communication. With funding from AusAid, Project Agos has conducted more than 10 social media workshops all over the Philippines and trained hundreds of volunteers to act as digital humanitarians in times of crisis. While Tropical Storm Mario or Fung Wong battered the country in 2014, a trapped pregnant mother, Risa Delgado, was rescued with the aid of social media and Project Agos partners.
Nagpapasalamat po ako na nailigtas ko kami ng baby ko kasi nung malakas na malakas ho yung ulan, halos yung mga barangay ho, hindi ho kami tinutulungan. Pasalamat po ako sa Red Cross na natulungan ako, hindi ho ako iniwan.
Move PH believes in the power to create a better life at home, but it took a Filipino abroad to show us what we can. Indonesian PH and Rappler's Indonesia Bureau ran a campaign to share Mary Jane's story to the world. In the end, public clamor to #Save Mary Jane was too big to ignore. Today, Mary Jane lives. This is the story of Move PH and of the movers who have made all of this possible. Thank you for moving the Philippines forward.
I'd like to introduce Move PH's editor, Voltaire Tupas.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. It's nice to meet you. Are you sure na tamang eyeball na pinuntahan ninyo? Because as we speak, another eyeball is happening at busy ang bansa sa kamomonitor ng hashtag na yon, yung hashtag ALDABEB for love. Pinapakita nung trending topic na yan yung power ng mga Pilipino na mag-trend sa Twitter. Ngayon, dito sa ating event, pinapakita natin ang isa pang capacity ng mga Pilipino na mag-create ng trending topic which we are now, I think, doing. May trending topic na yung Now PH to create social good. A year ago, on September 24, while we were doing our Social Good Summit in Tacloban a year after the Yolanda tragedy, may bagyong nangyari sa Luzon at binaha ang ilang bahagi ng Manila. And I would like to tell you a story about a woman from an urban community named Risa Delgado. Can we play? Here. I think napanood nyo na yung kanina. Ay, what happened? Okay. Habang nagso-social good summit kami sa Tacloban, lahat ng Rapplers nandun sa Tacloban, konti lang yung nasa Manila, but this thing happened.
Nailigtas ko kami ng baby ko kasi nung malakas na malakas ho yung ulan, halos yung mga barangay ho, hindi ho kami tinutulungan. Kundi dahil nga po kala Ate Badet, sana wala ho yung baby ko ngayon. Tsaka ako po. Pumunta ho ako doon na walang-wala kahit damit ho, pati yung anak ko walang damit. 2 araw ho siyang nakabalot lang sa lampin. Kasi nga po wala nga hong kasama ho yung mga anak ko doon sa evacuation, doon sa eskwelahan po. Kaya po nagtiis po ako na hanggang humakalabas ho kami doon. Na binibigyan lang ho kami ng mga damit doon na mga nanganganak din po, pati ho yung baby ko binigyan din ho ng mga damit. Kasi nga po, wala rin naman akong kinabubuhay. Nangangalakal lang po kami ng anak ko na panganay para mairahos ko sila sa pagkain araw-araw. Salamat po sa Red Cross tsaka sa social media po.
Actually, inamin niya after, hindi niya alam kung anong social media, naririnig lang niya. In fact, hindi pa niya nakita yung Facebook at Twitter. Pero, ramdam niya kung ano yung tulong na naibigay sa kanya ng social media at ng online community. Imagine this, wala siyang cellphone, 5 ang kanyang anak, mayroon siyang isang person with disability na kapatid, at binaha yung bahay nila at inakyat niya isa-isa yung kanyang pamilya sa kanilang bubong. At that time, she was in labor. Ganon yung pinagdaanan niya nung Mario PH. Pero dahil sa tulong ng isang organizer sa community nila, na ipaabot ang kanyang panawagan, yung call for help na pangangailangan ng kanyang pamilya, at tinext ng organizer na yon sa isang national organization, yung Gabriela, at pinost sa Facebook. Doon nakita ng Project Agos yung incident na yon. At ang ginawa ng Project Agos, immediately nagipag-ugnayan kami sa Red Cross, isang partner namin. In no time, nakapag-deploy ng tulong ang Facebook, ang Red Cross. Pagdating sa hospital, after 6 minutes, nag-deliver si Risa. Safe yung bata, healthy. This Christmas, isa na siya sa aking mga inaanak. Naku, may utang na naman ako sa Christmas. 1-year-old na yung baby, ang tawag namin sa kanya, Baby Agos. Ganyan kaganda yung online community. It shows you the power of social media combined with social solidarity. Now, the next challenge, in fact, is to scale up action. Isang case lang to. Can we amplify? Can we amplify messages like this? Yes, we can. In fact, na-prove na natin, as we speak, 10 million tweets ang na-generate ng Aldab EB for Love. In other words, may capacity ang mga Pilipino na mag-amplify ng ganong mga posts. How much more yung kabutihan? Yan ang challenge sa atin. And in fact, we've tried. During the Shake drill, sinong familiar sa Shake drill? It's the biggest earthquake drill sa Manila na isinagawa noong July, na kapag generate tayo, it racked up over 2 billion views for the hashtag Shake drill on Twitter. That's thousands of tweets. But that only means awareness level. Ang challenge ay to transform yung ganong awareness sa action. At the end of the day, social good is social action. Hindi lang salita. Di ba? So yun yung challenge sa atin. And it's possible, in fact, our capacity to do good at this point, in the age of social media, is borderless. Kahit saan pwede kang gumawa ng social good. Halimbawa na lang, yung Mary Jane. It started with a simple hashtag. Hashtag Mary Jane. Hindi ko alam, pinagalitan ako ng aking editor. Hindi ka nagbabasa ng ating article. Gawan nyo na yan ng campaign. So ang ginawa namin, we tried to ask the people, the crowd, kung sino si Mary Jane. Because our bureau in Indonesia, yung Rapper Indonesia, was writing stories about Mary Jane. Walang nagbabasa masyado. And so we held a conversation. That conversation took off and in fact became viral, evolved into a movement which was named hashtag Save Mary Jane. And what did we do as a nation? We helped save a life. And that's very important, not only because it's a national initiative, but also because it was a regional movement. It influenced decision-making sa Indonesia. Nung malaman ng presidente, yung civil society ng Indonesia was supporting the movement from the Philippines, nakatulong yun para magbago ang kanyang isipan, according to the civil society groups who spoke with Jokowi. In fact, the petition filed sa change.org ng isang church group na sinuportahan ng move.ph ay ang fastest na petition online sa change.org to date. So yan ang natutulong ng isang movement na nagsiscale up. Next. After saving Mary Jane, we moved on and then wrote stories and then organized communities, online communities. And then one of the communities na we bumped into ay yung sa Cebu. Sa Cebu, naalala mo yung batang ito? Ang pangalan niya ay si Daniel Cabrera. Siya ay nakatira sa isang shanty, walang ilaw. So araw-araw, gabi-gabi, siya ay nag-aaral sa tabi ng isang fast food resto. At pinost ito ng isang netizen. Siya ay si Joyce. Si Joyce ay nag-aaral ng medicine sa Cebu. Papunta siya sa resto para sana kumain. At nakita niya, kung ang batang ito nga ay nag-aaral ng mabuti under those circumstances, paano na ako? Kaya nag-aaral siya ng mabuti para makapasa sa kanyang board, na-inspire siya. Yan yung impact ng social media. Pinost niya sa Facebook hanggang naging viral. Now, stories like this are replicated across the country. In fact, yung sa kanya ay pwedeng sabihin nating model kung paano ang isang story ay nakakapag-create ng impact sa ating lipunan. In fact, it reached the United Nations. Siya na ngayon ay face ng isang campaign para sa edukasyon, para mabigyan yung mga kabataan ng access to education. At ang isang crowdfunding na ginawa para makatulong sa kanya ay nakaabot ng more than 420% sa target niya na gustong yung mga street kids sa Cebu, sa kanyang community, ay natulungan na rin dahil sa stories na ito. Now, that is the challenge now. We move people to act, but we also want to amplify and magnify our campaigns. So, sa Move PH, from Basilan to Tawi-Tawi, isang trike drivers ang nilaunch, isang local issue hanggang sa national issue, The Leader I Want, hashtag The Leader I Want. The Cebu youth weighed in on the visit ni Binay and Poe and Rojas noon, tried to create conversations about issues. And finally, at the international level, our newest campaign is to generate 1 million signatures for the Philippines na dadalhin sa Paris for the climate talks. Ganon yung capacity na gusto nating ma-harness sa online community at also sa ating mga organizations. And we hope that you could help. Now, because Move constantly changes and Rappler also evolves, we feel that it is about time to level up. Kailangang i-empower pa yung mga communities natin. It's good to be working with millennials in the newsroom because they are not only passionate, they're also smart, and they are very innovative. And they are supporting our causes. So here to tell us about another platform which gives the power, which puts the power to create social good in your hands, I'm calling one of my colleagues, Dominic Go, to share with you another innovation of Rappler. Dominic, take it away.
Hi, good morning, guys. I'm Dominic. I work with the Rappler tech team. And as Voltaire said, stories really amplify movement. So we think we have the perfect platform here to help you do that. And it's called X. We think you've seen it on Facebook, you've seen it on Twitter. People have already written on it, and you've already read stories on it. But really, what is Rappler X? X is an experiment on Rappler's part, and we're taking the best of what we've learned when we built Rappler, built Move, and built Reach It's our social analytics dashboard. And we're going to share with you that knowledge so that you can take advantage of those learnings. So this is what it looks like. You can log into x.rappler.com to try it out. But let me show you quickly a few stories that have gone viral recently. So someone wrote about General Luna. You've seen it viral on your Facebook feeds, and it's a very good take. Some people are clamoring for Congressman Lenny to run for Vice President. You can also read that on X. And some people have written about our good mayor from Davao. So those are the stories that have gone viral recently, and we hope you guys will join this platform so that you can build communities and find other people who share and care about the same issues as you do. So as Voltaire said, we really want our stories to drive action and to drive movement. So try it out. The URL is x.rappler.com, and we hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us. Again, try X, help change the country, Move PH, and join us on Twitter at Move PH, and visit us on Facebook. Engage through conversations and join our activities on the ground and online. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Voltaire.